Hi, first graders! We're going to go on a quest without even leaving your home. How are we going to do that? I'll tell you. Books can take you anywhere you want to go. To a place where dinosaurs roam the earth. Or we could go to outer space. Check it out. We could visit some of the great leaders of the world. Or we could travel to anywhere in the world and see great landmarks and monuments. So I'm here to be your leader. No, that's not it. I'm here to be your captain. At your service. No, that's not right either. Travel agent? I got it. My name is Miss Bailey. I'm here to be your adventure guide. So come on. Let's go.
Hi guys. Miss Bailey here. I am so glad that you came to join me today. On today's reading adventure, we are going to explore the world of informational text. Now, informational text is super awesome because it's all true, real facts.
That's awesome.
Today, we're going to explore how to use the illustrations and details in a text to describe its key ideas. We're also going to identify the reasons that an author gives to support points in the text. Hooray! Let's check these out. Our first text is called Ocean Birds. I want you to follow along with your eyes as I read.
Ocean birds. Many birds choose to live on the ocean. Some ocean birds like to eat fish. This bird is called a heron. There are 64 different types of heron. Some herons like to live at the beach and eat fish from the ocean. This bird is called a pelican. They like to eat fish. They catch their fish by diving from the air into the water. Wow, the author of this text has some great photographs here. Let's take a closer look and try to find some details that are in these photographs that are not mentioned in the text. Check it out. In this photo of a heron, I can tell that he has black and white feathers. And down here in the text, it doesn't say anything about his feathers. So this is a new detail that I learned from the picture. Let's record our key ideas on this T-chart. I put this new key idea that we found from the photograph. Let's search for more details in the photograph. Check it out. In this photograph of the pelican, I can see that he has a very large beak. Let's add this new detail to our T-chart. Now let's search for some new key ideas that the author put in his text. It says here in the caption that there are 64 different types of heron. Now that's a new key idea. Let's add it to our T-chart. Since we found this key idea in the author's words, we're going to put it in this column. Can you find another key idea about the pelican here in the author's words? That's right. Here, the author writes, they catch their fish by diving from the air into the water. Let's add that to our T-chart. Wow, we've collected a lot of details. Great work.
Usually, when an author writes an informational text, that author is really interested in that topic. So they work pretty hard to make sure that they get their point across. Let's take a look at one of our texts and see if we can describe the author's main point. Let's check it out.
Now let's check out our second text. Ocean living. Many animals call the ocean their home. Some live on the beach and some live underwater. This bird is a heron. Sometimes they make the beach their home. They love to eat fish from the ocean. Since herons breathe air, they live on the shores of the ocean. This is a crab. Crabs can live both on the beach and under the water. They have gills that allow them to breathe under the water. Crabs have special gills that make it possible to breathe out of the water for short periods of time. This is a starfish. Starfish can live in shallow or deep ocean water. They move water throughout their body to get oxygen. Starfish can't breathe outside of the ocean. Now we're ready to practice finding the author's point. In order to do that, let's try to figure out the main topic of this text. If we look a little closer at this text, the author has written something in each one of these captions about how these animals live near or in the ocean. If we're looking for the main topic, we know that that is the who or the what the text is about. So our main topic in this text is ocean living.
Now that we know the main topic, let's see if we can pick out some key details. The key details will lead us to the author's point.
In this caption, the author says that since herons breathe air, they live on the shores of the ocean. Here, the author offers evidence that crabs can actually live on the beach and under the water. This is because crabs have special gills that make it possible to breathe out of the water for short periods of time. In photograph 3, the author states that starfish can live in shallow or deep ocean water. They move water throughout their body to get oxygen. So starfish can't breathe outside of the ocean. So what's the point? The author's point is that some animals live under the ocean water and some live outside the ocean water. The author gives lots of reasons to support his point. All right, now it's your turn. So I'm going to ask you some questions about this text, and we're going to see if we can find the reasons that the author gives to support his point. Let's look at the heron. Based on what we learned in the text, can this heron breathe underwater? You're right. Herons can't breathe underwater. They breathe air. So they live outside of the water. Now, remember what we learned about the crab. Can the crab breathe underwater? That's right. It can breathe underwater. Can it breathe outside of the water? That's right. We learned that crabs have special gills that allow them to breathe outside the water and inside the water.
Let's do this last one about the starfish, just to be sure. So we learned from the text that the starfish can live in shallow or deep ocean water. But it also said that they cannot breathe outside of the ocean. Those were some great reasons that the author gave to support his point. Great job! The author's point can be kind of tricky to describe, but you guys were amazing.
Thanks for joining me today on another reading adventure. I can't wait to see you again. Who knows where our adventure will take us?
Beanstack is an application used to track independent reading time and help build a culture of reading in school and at home. In this video, you will see where to find Beanstack, how to navigate through it, and how to log your minutes. Beanstack can be found on your Launchpad. Once you click on the Beanstack icon, you'll be taken to your Beanstack page. Begin by clicking on your name to open your reader profile. Here you can find our current programs or challenges. To start, click on the challenge, and once you've opened a challenge, you'll be able to see the minutes you have logged so far during that challenge. In order to gain badges, you must log your minutes. So go ahead and click on the log reading to begin recording your minutes. The log will open and you can fill it out with the date, minutes read, book title, and author. Sometimes the title and author may pop up when you begin typing and you can click it. If not, that is okay. You may want to include a review, but that is optional. Once you filled out the form and logged your minutes, click the log button to save it and a message at the bottom will appear. Sometimes a badge will pop up if you earned one by reading a certain amount of minutes. You can exit the log once you've logged your minutes by clicking the X button on the top right. You can view all of your badges for that challenge and the badges you've earned in the Logging Badges tab. If you'd like to only see the badges you've earned, you can click on the Earned Badges tab. By clicking on the Program Log tab, you can view all the books you've logged and your time spent on each of them. If you'd like to go back and write a review about a book, click on the Write a Review button at the top left. Fill out the form about the book. It does not have to be long, but give some feedback on what you may have liked and try not to put any spoilers in there. Be sure to click Save once you are done. You can click the X to exit out of the review page. To see an overview of all of your reviews, badges, and reading logs, use the top right navigation tabs. This will show you the programs or challenges you're currently in, the reviews you previously wrote, badges you have earned, and books you have read. It will also let you know your total minutes read. So be sure to log your minutes in Beanstack for a chance to earn prizes. And continue to read because, as Dr. Seuss said, the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you will go.
Greetings, first graders. I'm so glad you made it. You're just in time. I'm Miss Bailey, and I'm here at Mission Control. We are moments away from starting our next big journey into the mysterious world of I will be your captain on this mission, should you choose to accept it. On this journey, our mission is to explore and exercise our math skills. I hope you come along. We sure could use your brain, but we must hurry. We don't have much time. So buckle your seatbelts. I'll enter the coordinates for planet. Get ready. Here we go. Hi guys. I'm so glad you came on this math mission today. We're going to train to be math special agents.
Today, as part of your training, we're going to explore word problems. In order to do that, we're going to practice some really cool math strategies to help us find the answers to these word problems.
Here's the strategies that we'll be practicing today. Making a model, writing an equation, and decomposing a number leading to a 10.
This requires some serious brain power. So we're going to need to activate our math superpowers. So get ready while I initiate our brain superpowers.
All right, special agents, let's take a look at this first word problem and see if we can decode it. I'll read it. A group of 6 owls are sitting in a tree. Some more owls join them. Now there are 8 owls sitting in the tree. How many owls joined the group? Now, you guys have been learning all about math strategies. I think the best math strategy to use first is a model. Let's make a model. According to the text, the first sentence says there were 6 owls sitting in a tree. Owls. I'm going to make a model and put owls in a tree. Now there's 6 owls in that tree. The next sentence of the text says that some more owls joined them, but it didn't say how many. I think we should read the next sentence to see if we can find any clues. The next sentence says, now there are 8 owls sitting in the tree. So we have 6 already. What do I have to add to 6 to make 8 owls?
2 owls.
That's right. You got it. You guys are such a big help. Now I'm thinking about using another math strategy. I'm going to write the equation. That always helps me organize my thoughts. We started with 6 owls. We started with 6 owls. Can you guys help me? Can you snap your fingers so we can get our 6 up there for 6 owls? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Aha. Okay, we started with 6 owls. And then some more came in.
Now there are 8 owls in the tree. Awesome job. Now we can answer the question. How many owls joined the group? 2. 2 owls joined the group.
Let's try another one. I'm going to read this word problem, but I want you to follow along with your eyes as I read. Rosie's mom bought 8 apples from the store. Okay, We have 8 apples that Rosie's mom bought from the store, right there. The next sentence says, Rosie's dad took some away to his work. Now, it doesn't say how many he took to work. So I'm going to read the next sentence because I bet you it's going to give me a clue. The next sentence says, now there are 6 apples left. So how many do we have to take away from 8 to leave 6? Now we can write an equation.
Rosie's mom bought 8 apples from the store. Rosie's dad took some away to his work. Now there are 6 apples left.
Now we can answer the question. The question said, how many apples did Rosie's dad take to work? And we know that now. 2. It was 2 apples that he took from work.
Wow! Check it out. You just leveled up.
So far, we have practiced making a model, writing an equation. Now we're going to explore how to decompose a number leading to a 10.
You guys are doing awesome. This is our last skill. We are going to practice decomposing numbers to lead to a full 10.
First, let's warm up our brains a little bit with this problem. 10 plus 2. Since the number 10 has no ones, we can easily join 2 to make 12. Now let's decompose the number 12. We know that the number 12 has 1 10 and 2 ones. So if we want to lead to a 10, how much would we take away from 12 to make 10? If you said 2, you are exactly right. We've warmed up our brain and exercised some of our math skills. Now let's take this a step further. Here we have 12 minus 3. Now remember, we're trying to lead to a 10. So what could we take away from 12 to lead to a 10? Remember, we already know that 12 is made up of 1 10 and 2 ones. That means in order to lead to a 10 here, we're going to have to take away 2. Perfect. Now let's decompose this 3 so we can grab that 2. We'll have 1 left over because 2 and 1 make up this 3. Wow, we just made that way easier by decomposing a number to lead to a 10. Now we're ready to solve it. What's 10 minus 1? That's right, it's 9.
Wow! Check it out. You just leveled up.
Our mission for today is complete.
We learned how to make a model, write the equation, and decompose a number to lead to 10.
You've done a great job. Let's return to our home planet. Buckle your seatbelt. This might be a bumpy ride. 3, go.